What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are rebuilding the Atlanta Falcons. Um, I think their team is, you know, average, if I have to say so. There are definitely some good, developmental players here, and then there are also some not so good, players that aren't going to develop at all. Starting off, I think the biggest, it could go either way is Desmond Ritter. Real life horrible Madden. He's young and he's star dev. That's about all. He has okay, attributes and stuff. He's young. That's really all I can say. We'll see how it pans out for him. For maybe at least, I'll try him out for a year. See how it goes. If he's horrible, he's horrible. Running back Bijan Robinson is a dog. This O line is pretty good. I love Lindstrom, and the rest of the O line is pretty good. Kyle Pitts. I mean, in Madden, he's amazing. Receiver core, I love Drake London. Drake London is a dog, to be honest. Like, he's really, really good. Um, Other than that, the rest of the receiver core isn't that good. But Drake London is very, very good. So hopefully he can kind of carry. And then over on defense, Jesse Bates is a dog. The D line is good, just very old. They're not gonna get any better. AJ Terrell is good, young. And then other than that, there you have two star players, like two good players on defense, AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates. Other than that, it's pretty average, to be honest. So I'm gonna do some work, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for the schemes and playbooks, I'm running spread, base 4-3, Buffalo, and Dallas. Sorry, I had the playbook switched around. It's actually Dallas and then Buffalo. Okay, I'm so very sorry about this. I forgot to record all the trades that I did, but I will show you the roster to try to make up for it. You can see I traded for Zach Tom and Rashad Walker. On offense, and that's it for offense. And then over on defense, I traded for Ed Oliver, Asante Samuel Jr., and that is it. I did trade for a couple picks as well, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth in this year's draft. And that's about it. I just made some changes, tried to get some younger players, trying to look for the future. So that's it. Okay, my prediction for the season is 7 wins. Okay, scouts, 3-star scout, D end, outside linebacker, 2-star scout, D tackle, middle linebacker. Okay, I'm gonna sim to the mid-season. My prediction, we will be 3-4. Okay, we are 4-3, which is about what I expected. We're top of the NFC South. 4-3. Saints are 4-3. Bucks 3-3. Panthers 2-4. Scouting focus, I have D end. So if Desmond Ritter is having everything's good except for interceptions. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 72 completion percentage. So if he just, could bring those interceptions down, he's playing great. Rushing, Bijan, 495, 3 touchdowns, 4.8 a carry. Receiving, Drake London, 648, 3 touchdowns. Scotty Miller, 359 and a touchdown. Von Jefferson, 282 and 4 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, 239 and 2 touchdowns. And, the ball spread between a couple other players. Blocking, 8-2-2-1-0. In defense, tackles, Zach Harrison lead the team with 45. TFL's Bud Dupree leading the team with 7. Sacks, Bud Dupree leading the team with 3 interceptions. Asante Samuel Jr. leading the team with 2. AJ Terrell and Zach Harrison leading the team in deflections with 4. Fumbles, none. Block kicks, none. Safeties, 1 for Bud Dupree. Touchdowns, none. Okay, I'm gonna sim to the playoffs. We'll probably end 9-8, maybe 10-7, or even 8-9, somewhere around there, like 8-9 to 10-7. All right, so this is interesting. So the standings in the NFC South actually almost completely flip. Technically, they do. Panthers are 11-6, Bucks 10-7. We ended 9-8. That's what I said, and Saints sits 6-11. At the midseason, the Saints and Falcons both had a 4-3 record. Bucks 3-3, Panthers 2-6. So, wow, that's interesting. To be honest, playoff bracket. We don't make the playoffs. It is Ravens 49ers first round bye. Chargers, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Jags, Chiefs, Packers, Bucks, Eagles, Cowboys, Panthers, Vikings. All right, Desmond Ridder with an interesting season. 4,400 yards, 32 touchdowns, but 21 interceptions with the 68 completion percentage. Too many interceptions. Rushing, Bijan, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Only 7 touchdowns. I guess, yeah, Tyler Algier stole 9 of them. So, Drake London with 1,500 yards, 5 touchdowns. Von Jefferson, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Scotty Miller, 742, 2 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, 736, 7 touchdowns. Bijan with 375 and 3. Blocking, 17-5, 4, 3, 2. Defense, Zach Harrison led the team with 111 sacks, TFLs. 20 for Ed Oliver, 14 for Bud Dupree, and 14 for Arnold Ebiketie. Sacks, 10.5 for Ed Oliver, 10 for Bud Dupree, 7 for Arnold Ebiketie, 4 for however you pronounce that name, 2.5 for Caden Ellis, 1 for Zach Harrison. Interceptions, 3 for Asante Samuel Jr., 2 for AJ Terrell, 1 for Richie Grant, 1 for Jesse Bates. Deflections, 10 for Zach Harrison, 9 for Caden Ellis, 7 for AJ Terrell, 7 for Nate Landman, and some more after that. Forced fumbles, 1 for Zach Harrison, 1 for Richie Grant. Block kicks, none. Safeties, 1 for Bud Dupree, no touchdowns. So Lamar Jackson wins NFL MVP. I doubt we're up here. Coach of the Year, I doubt we're up here as well. Offensive Player of the Year, we will probably not be up here. Okay, not too much of a surprise. Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC, we do not make it up here. Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC is Bijan Robinson. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC goes to Ivan Pace Jr. Zach Harrison comes 9th. Not bad. Best QB, we don't make it up here. Running back, Bijan comes 8th. Receiver, Von Jefferson comes 6th. And Drake London comes 10th. O-line, Chris Lindstrom comes 4th. D-line, we have Ed Oliver comes 7th. Bud Dupree come 9th. Linebacker, we have nobody. DB, nobody. And kicker, nobody. All right. Okay, so the Jags beat the Niners 24-21. Andre Cisco wins Super Bowl MVP, and you can see the awards. We actually don't win Offensive Rookie of the Year technically. I wonder if Bijan still gets an upgrade though. That would be interesting. Okay, so looking at the team, Bijan does get a depth trade upgrade, which is nice. Nice. Nobody else does on offense though, which kind of sucks. I feel like, maybe Von Jefferson could have gotten one. That would have been nice. Maybe even Drake London with that amount of yards. On defense, Ed Oliver and Jeff Okuda gets dev trade upgrades. I feel like Harrison could have got one, with the amount of tackles he got. But I guess not. Even Bud Dupree, maybe, but I guess not. Okay, so I saw it and I felt like this was kind of like, cheated. Harrison went up to star dev, but then lost it. Like, lost it over the off season, which is kind of weird. Like, it really made no sense. Dupree also gained star depth but lost it, but his kind of makes more sense. I mean, he's 31 years old, so I guess I'm fine with that. But I feel like Harrison should at least be able to keep his. I am gonna tell y'all that I did switch it back. I will go ahead and show y'all that in progression history, he went up to star dev and then lost it. So it's kind of weird. It's like I feel like he should definitely have it with how good of a season he had. So I feel like he deserves it. So that's the only thing that I did. Okay, so some interesting players in the free agent market. So I'm gonna see who I can pick up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm targeting 3 players here: Rashid Shaheed, Isaiah Simmons, and Devin Bush. I would love for all 3 of them to sign. If they don't, it's okay, but I would really love if they do. And I'll press the wrong button. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to up it for Isaiah Simmons. Okay, I mean, I can up the money some, I guess. This is gonna be tough. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers, hope that Isaiah Simmons signs. And he doesn't. Okay, it's fine. We still got Rashid Shaheed and Devin Bush. That's not a bad pickup. Okay, let's start the draft. Okay, I'm actually trading down in the draft for a first, a second, third, and a sixth. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Charles Murphy. He looks pretty good. Physicals look good. Skills look good. And he's hidden dev. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Jamarian Lynn. He looks pretty good. Physicals look good. Skills look pretty good. And he's hidden dev. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Marvin Womack. He looks pretty good. Physical look good. Skills, he has some good, some bad. And he's normal dev. Okay, hopefully we can get a dev trade upgrade though, because he should be pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Larry Quinn. He looks pretty good. Physicals are good. Skills look pretty good. And he is hidden dev. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna pick up Philip Marsh. He doesn't look bad. Physicals are pretty good. Skills are average. And he's normal dev. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick up David Knight with the last pick that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna let the CPU do the rest. And David Knight is hidden dev. Nice. Okay, looking at the draft recap. Okay, pretty good draft actually. So we got a 74, 71, 73, 72, 74, 73. And the CPU picked up a 74 and a 74 and then some lower overall guys later in the draft. So this right guard that they picked up is normal dev, pass protector. Okay, not bad. And then the middle linebacker is normal dev, run stopper. Okay. Okay, not a bad draft. I mean, nobody like amazing, but we had like a really deep draft, I guess you could say. So there was a really good corner, a good halfback, another good corner, another good corner. Nobody that we were really looking for. There was a good left end, but he went before we could even pick him up. Same for D tackle. Yeah, most of the players that, we might have wanted went way before us. So, I don't think we had too bad of a draft, to be honest. Okay, again, I'm sorry, but I traded away Drew Dahlman. I believe is his name. I traded away, whatever his name is, the receiver. And then I traded away Caden Ellis. I'm sorry, I can't remember the guy's name. I have a bad memory. But this is what the team is looking like before the season. Pretty good. I say pretty good, very good, to be honest. I mean, the only holes we might have, linebacker's kind of weak. Strong safety. The D line, other than D tackle, the rest of it's a little bit weak. We'll just have to see how Lynn and Murphy develop. Baldwin has star dev, I guess. When he has hidden dev, it's probably just gonna be Star. I mean, he's all right, I guess. And on offense, I just hope Quinn does pretty well, and then Knight does well. Okay, I feel like we can make the playoffs this year. We have some good key pieces on this, you know, team. There are some holes that we could fill. Not everybody's amazing, but I feel like we're good enough to make the playoffs this year. 3-star scout is OT, OLB. 2-star is OLB, IOL. Okay, I'm gonna sum to the midseason. I feel like we could be 4-3, maybe even 5-2. Okay, we are 2-5. That is not good at all. I actually kind of want to look at our schedule just to see, maybe we had a tough schedule. Okay, we kind of did. I mean, we had the Chiefs, Eagles, and Bengals first 3 weeks, and then we had the Saints, Giants, Rams, Saints. So, okay. I mean, we definitely had 3 very tough games: Bengals, Eagles, and Chiefs. It's kind of understandable why we, you know, don't have a great record. So it sucks. I'm going to put our scouting focus to offensive tackle because that just makes the most sense. Both of our offensive tackles are normal dev. Definitely like a better one. So Desmond Ritter has actually been playing very well. 1,800 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 66 completion percentage. Rushing, Bijan's doing well. 525 with 7 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns for Ritter and 3 for Algier. Receiving, Drake London 621, 4 touchdowns, 371 and 2 for Kyle Pitts. Shaheed 364 and 2, 346 and 2 for Larry Quinn, and 102 and a touchdown for Bijan. Over on blocking 33310, so not bad actually. And then defense, Marvick Womack is leading the team in tackles, 51. TFLs is Ed Oliver with 5. Sacks, Jamarian Lynn with 4. Interceptions, Jesse Bates, Richie Grant, and Mike Hughes with 2. Deflections, Asante Samuel Jr. with 5. Fumbles, 1 for Richie Grant. Block kicks, 1 for Charles Humphrey. Safeties, none. Touchdowns, none. Okay, I'm going to assume to the playoffs. My prediction, hopefully we can make it, but I don't think we are. Okay, wow, we make the playoffs. We go 8-9. Panthers go 8-9. Saints 6-11, and Buccaneers 5-12. So what? We went 6-3 the last half of the season. We won the NFC South. I mean, that's the only reason we made it to the playoffs, to be honest. That's crazy. Let's look at the playoff bracket. It's Chiefs, Eagles, Dolphins, Broncos, Titans, Bills, Bengals, Colts. Niners and Panthers make it. Lions, Rams, Falcons, Cowboys. Sorry, I almost forgot about the Broncos for a second. So Ritter went off with 4,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions with the 65 completion percentage. Rushing, Bijan with 1,317 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns for Algier, and 3 for Ritter. Drake London with almost 1,400 yards, only 6 touchdowns though. And that's where Quinn comes in. He had over 1,009 touchdowns, 900 yards and 3 touchdowns for Shaheed, 849 and 7 for Pitts, and 266 and 4 for Bijan. Blocking 87631, not the worst. Defense, Marvin Womack with 117 tackles, leading the team there. Ed Oliver with 15 TFLs, 11 for Charles Murphy, 10 for Arnold Ebiketie. Sacks, 9 for Ebiketie, 7.5 for Lynn, 5.5 for Murphy, 1.5 for Oliver, and 1 for a couple of people. Interceptions, 4 for Richie Grant, 2 for Jesse Bates, 2 for AJ Terrell, 2 for Mike Hughes. Deflections, 10 for Terrell, 10 for Asante Samuel Jr., Fumbles, 1 for Terrell, 1 for Grant, and 1 for Landman. Block kicks, 1 for Landman, 1 for Murphy. Safeties, none. Touchdowns, none. MVP, and I see Dak Prescott wins it, but Ritter comes 10th. And Gardner Minshew comes 9th. Wow, Coach of the Year is Nick Sirianni. I doubt we're up here. Yeah. Offensive Player of the Year is Puka for the NFC. Bijan comes 4th. Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC is Chase Young. And we have nobody up here. Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC goes to Larry Quinn. Amazing. And Defensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC goes to Jamarian Lynn. Charles Murphy and Marvin Womack makes it up there for 3rd and 4th. Best QB, you have Ritter at 6th. Running back, Bijan at 2nd. Receiver, we have London at 8th. O-line, we have nobody. Okay, that's a little bit surprising, but okay. D-line, we have nobody. Linebacker, we have nobody. DB, we have Richie Grant making it up there. And kicker, Younghoe Koo comes 3rd. Nice. Okay, I guess it's time to watch this game. Okay, we're in. Cowboys go up 7-7, 14-7, 14-14. Okay, no scores. 21-14. We're actually winning 28-14. 35-14, 35-21. Cowboys have the ball back with 2 minutes to go. Dak Prescott with the X Factor. Okay. 35-21. CeeDee Lamb there is about 8-9 yards there. Down to the 29. Okay, completed it down to the 36-yard line there. Gotta be quick, and they're gonna have to get an onside kick here. Boom, CeeDee Lamb down to the 41. And if any team's gonna do it, it's gonna be the Cowboys, because, you know, Madden, EA loves to suck the Cowboys and the Chiefs off all the time. Gonna dump it off for no yards there. Interesting.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really
boom, the CeeDee Lamb to the 25-yard line. They gotta hurry though. Prescott dumps it off to CeeDee Lamb again for a 5-yard gain. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock. Gotta hurry it up. Gotta hurry it up.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures.
Dak under some pressure, dumps it off, picks up the first down. The Cowboys use their first time out. They're down at the 13-yard line right now. Steps back, steps up, and it is almost intercepted by Jesse Bates, but he knocks it away. 2nd and 10 here, 38 seconds. You gotta hurry. Okay, and he gets out of bounds, maybe? It's 3rd and 13, so they go back 3 yards. I think he got out of bounds, though. He did. Down to the 21. I mean, not the 21, the 16. My apologies there. 3rd and 13, Dak, under pressure, takes a sack. Down to the 25-yard line. It's 4th and 21. Actually, it's the 24. 4th and 21. With 11 seconds left. They got to dump this off, go for an onside, and then go for a Hail Mary, most likely. They don't have time for anything. This is crazy. Dak under some pressure, dumps it, and it is almost Yeah, it was almost intercepted, but you know, it doesn't matter. We get the ball. Desmond Ritter is going to kneel it down to take us to the divisional round of the playoffs. Cowboys called their last time out, but it doesn't really matter because we still go to the divisional round of the playoffs. So we're gonna see Desmond Ritter's stats here. You know, player stats. Looks like Ritter went off, and he did. 23 for 30, 275, 76 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bijan with 93 yards, no touchdowns. Ritter ran in for a touchdown. 172 and 3 touchdowns for London. 20 yards for Pitts, 37 and a touchdown for Shaheed, 31 for Quinn, 15 for Algier. Sacks, we allowed 1, no pancake blocks. And defense played good enough for us to win. They allowed 21 points, only 3 touchdowns. Not bad at all. Okay, so we have the Detroit Lions who went 11-6 in the regular season and are an 88 overall, 87 defense, 89 offense. We're an 87 across the board. So let's go ahead and watch this game. Okay, we're in. We go up 7. They get a field goal and a touchdown. It's 14-10 now. 14-17. 21-17. Still 21-17. 28-17. 28-20. 28-26. I'm going to slow this down. There's a little over 2 minutes. We're kind of running the clock out here. I think we're just going to let it run to the 2-minute warning. Nope, we're going to go just before. Hand off to Bijan, who gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Another handoff to Bijan, who gets tackled right before getting back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 11 here. You might want to pass it. Lions called their first time out. And it is a pass here. Desmond airs it out to a wide open receiver. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Lions use their second timeout. We're going to hand it off to Bijan once again. And he's going to get tackled after getting about 1 yard. It is 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Should be another handoff here. Run up the middle. At least he got back to the line of scrimmage, but he does get tackled immediately afterwards. Lions have already used their last timeout. This might be another run here to bleed as much clock as possible. It's a pass. Desmond Ritter steps up and runs it into the end zone. Desmond Ritter has some legs. He can move. So he gets it into the end zone, getting us a touchdown. And that pretty much solidifies this game. Because we go for the 1 point, we're up 9. So that means they have to go get a touchdown with about a minute left and no timeouts. And then get an onside and a field goal afterwards. Which is very, very hard. Not impossible, but hard.
And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Desmond Ritter taking it himself to finish the drive. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 9. 57 seconds to go. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need two.
Okay, it looks like Jared Goff, under some pressure, gets sacked. It is 2nd and 23 at the 5-yard line.
It's a sack. Now Goff.
Jared Goff under some more pressure. It is a safety. We get 2 points. We're now up 11, and we're getting the ball back here. That is absolutely crazy. Jared Goff, you got to get that ball off.
A two-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is brought in at the 20.
We get down to the 30-yard line. Not bad. 19 seconds. We kneel this ball away.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they've got this this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game.
Okay, we are moving on to the NFC Championship in year 2.
The conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship,
Okay, let's look at the stats for Desmond Ridder. Not bad. 20 for 27, 273, 74 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bijan, 92 yards and a touchdown, only 3.5 a carry. And Ridder ran in for a touchdown as well. Shaheed, 111, no touchdowns. London, 85, no touchdowns. Quinn, 42 and 2 touchdowns, 18 and a touchdown for Robinson, 12 for Kyle Pitts, and 5 for Algier. Blocking, we allowed 1 sack and we had 1 pancake block. And defense played good enough for us to win. They also got a safety, so that's very good. Okay, let's go. 7-3, 14-3, 14-10, 21-10. No way. 28-13, 35-13. There's no way we're about to win this game. We're up by 22. That's crazy. Dallas Goedert, and he makes two men miss, and finally gets tackled by Jesse Bates. 35-13. Tough.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Okay, another. Oh, it's broken up. I thought that was caught, but it was broken up by the rookie. All right.
I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Oh, Hurts steps up, throws it away. Interesting play by Jalen Hurts.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Oh, and he gets sacked. Interesting. Jalen Hurts gets sacked. It is 4th and 16. They need something big here. They still have 3 timeouts. 4th and 16. Jalen Hurts has nobody. Oh, that would have been crazy. But it's not. Jalen Hurts could not complete the pass. The Falcons have the ball. Eagles do have 3 timeouts, so technically this could still become their ball, but really there's no point. This game is over. They're down by 22. There really isn't too much of a reason to even call the timeouts. We're going to hand it off to Bijan, who is going to get 4 yards. Seems like Eagles are not going to call their timeouts.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Gets stuffed. 3-yard loss. But this is the end of the game. We love this. We really love this. We're going to the Super Bowl in year 2. Would not have expected that. I mean, the team is okay. Ridder played horribly. 22 for 32, 284, 68 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns but 2 interceptions. Bijan, 123 and 2 touchdowns, a touchdown for Algier. Receiving, Drake London, 147 and a touchdown, 92 and a touchdown for Larry Quinn, 23 for Pitts, 10 for Shaheed, 12 for Robinson. We allowed 2 sacks, no pancake blocks, and defense played really good, only allowing 13 points. Okay, we have the 11-6 Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl. They're an 87 overall. We're an 87 overall as well. We have an 88 offense, 87 defense. They have an 87 across the board. So we barely have the edge on them whenever it comes to overall. Looking at our team before the Super Bowl, pretty good. O-line is pretty mediocre other than Lindstrom. Lindstrom's great. Kyle Pitts is great. Receiving room, Drake London is really good. Quinn is amazing already. Shaheed is, a quality guy. Desmond Ritter is quality. Bijan's amazing. Tyler Algier is a really good power back. Defense linebackers are decent. Free safety is amazing. Strong safety is fine. Corners are really good. D line's really good. Yeah, this is a really, really good team. So let's go ahead and watch this game. Okay, we're in. The Bengals go up 7. Okay, it's 7-7. 14-7. 14-21. We're up a touchdown right now. It's 21-21. Very close. 21-24. The Bengals have used all their timeouts. We're in the red zone right now. Can we get some more points on the board? Okay, we get 2 yards with Bijan. If we can get a touchdown here, that's pretty much game. We're up 3. They have no more timeouts. And we're just running this clock down. There was a 2-minute warning, so we can't run it down there. This is probably another run. It is a pass. And Ritter steps up and launches it to nobody. He could have ran that in. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal here. Never mind. We're going to go for it. 4th and 3. We're going to go for it. This is risky. It looks like it could be a run. And it is a run to Bijan. And he jukes. And he makes it in for the touchdown. That might be game right there. That might be game. We'll just have to wait and see. Bijan, great blocks, jukes to the left for the touchdown. Really, really good.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL.
There we go. We are now up 10. Bengals still have a chance if they get the touchdown onside and they have to score again. It is possible. Just very hard. There goes Young Gray Koo with the kick. And they will kneel the ball there, starting at the 25. A minute 53. They're down by 10 at the 25. Joe Burrow is the type to make it happen. He's going to get it out for 6 yards. They can't be going for those short passes, though. They have to hurry. They do go no huddle. They have to speed this up. He's going to try to dump it off to the running back. And it is incomplete. 3rd and 4. A minute 30 on the clock. They're at the 31. They have to hurry here. Burrow rolls out. Throws a dot. A laser. Down to R44 with a minute and 5 on the clock. His receiver gets out of bounds for 7 yards. It is 2nd and 3 with a minute left at the 36. Going to go for a quick pass to get a couple of yards. At the 29, they have to hurry here. They don't have time. Another quick pass there, 9 yards. They got to keep it moving. 30 seconds. And there it goes. They get the touchdown there to Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd is superstar. Is that what I saw? That's interesting.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a
Yeah,
chance at
beautiful
all.
ball.
That's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
They have 26 seconds. They have to get the onside kick here, though. They don't get it, this game's over. We kneel the ball one time. Game's over. They're going for the onside. We'll have to see if they can recover it. And we recover it, go down, and we win the Super Bowl in year 2 of the Atlanta Falcons rebuild. That's crazy. This team had some, had some really good key pieces. There was some stretches like Desmond Ridder. I mean, he looked good. Like, he looked like I could develop him. And it worked out. I was able to develop him into a pretty good player. Bijan, amazing. Kyle Pitts, amazing. Some good draft picks. Just overall, very, very good team in the end.
The championship is theirs, and just think, the last play they had in practice before this game began.
So, looking at the stats, Ridder went 22 for 27, 186, 81 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Bijan 19 for 71 and a touchdown. Algier punched one in for a touchdown as well. Receiving, Quinn 59 and a touchdown, 44 for Pitts, 35 for Shaheed, 41 for London, 7 for Bijan. Blocking was pretty good. And defense, we got 2 interceptions, no sacks, with 2 interceptions, no TFLs. So the pass rush was not good, but, Richie Grant and AJ Terrell both with interceptions. Huge. And a forced fumble from Asante Samuel Jr. DBs went off this game, that's all I can say. So season recap, Desmond Ridder wins Super Bowl MVP. We don't win any of the other awards, sadly. Dak, NFL MVP. Nick Sirianni, Coach of the Year. Puka Nacua, Offensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Scotty Gibson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Andrew McCullen, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, so looking at the team after the Super Bowl. Offense, there are no changes at all. And defense, same goes there, no changes. This team is really, really young, though. And really good. Very young and very good. So, I'm going to send 5 years into the future and see if we win any more Super Bowls. Okay. So 5 years into the future, we are a 90 overall, 93 offense, 90 defense. We ended the 2029 season 13-4, top of the NFC South. And the 2029 season, Packers beat the Raiders 35-28. Jordan Love wins Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes NFL MVP, and we won no awards. 2028, the Dolphins beat the Cowboys 21-17. Jerome Baker Super Bowl MVP. And Jordan Love, NFL MVP. We win no awards this year. In 2027, we win against the Jags, 28-21. Desmond Ridder, Super Bowl MVP. He's also NFL MVP. And Bijan is Offensive Player of the Year. 2026, the Chiefs beat us 33-21. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP and NFL MVP. But we do win Coach of the Year. 2025, we beat the Ravens 18-17, and Desmond Ridder is Super Bowl MVP, and Arthur Smith wins Coach of the Year. And then obviously in 2024, we win it. So we made it to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, and we won 3 of those 4. That's really good. Looking at the roster, Ritter has developed really good. He probably started to regress. He's probably getting up there in age. Bijan is really good. Pitts is really good. Quinn is really good. London's really good. Tyler must have gotten drafted afterwards. Knight is really good. Bergenson's still playing really good over on defense. AJ Terrell is still really good. Asante Samuel Jr. is still really good. Murphy and Ebiketis still good. And Jesse Bates is still really good, but there's a new guy, Christopher Fowler, who is X Factor, 93 overall at 27 years old. He's really good. Linebackers are kind of lackluster other than Robertson. Robertson's pretty good. Only star dev though, and 28 years old. He's not bad, but not good. And other than that, the D tackle situation is horrible, and strong safety is alright. So I think that's where I'm going to leave off today's video. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Goodbye.